Cool, so this has literally just arrived, and this is a video that quite a few people have been asking about, or a subject, and so I've been asking Strymon for a while to send me this. So I was looking on the second hand market for one, but I've got hold of this one for 30 days from Strymon, so thanks for that. And I just wanted to answer the question from my point of view, which would I choose out of the Riverside and the Sunset. Sunset I haven't played at all before this video. The Riverside Strymon sent me about 2 weeks ago or so I've had a bit more time to get used to it. Just the kind of tones that I've been that's the Riverside into a Strymon Iridium on the round setting at the moment, and it's going into a Volante, but there wasn't any delay for that. So although there's quite an amount of versatility in the Riverside, I guess the gain structure is what it is, whereas I think the Sunset has a few other different things going on. So I'm just going to look with the manual and see what we can come up with. I'm going to start with everything at 12 o'clock, just because that seems like a sensible-ish thing to do. And stage B is on B, and stage A is on, stage B is on 2 stage. So what does that even mean? 2 stage soft clipping stage followed by hard clipping stage, and A is on the germanium diode circuit. So let's hear. Sorry, this is without. This is with. That's something. So that's the Riverside, and then here's so for me that's kind of close, not that I'm trying to match them, but it sounds like I could get kind of close to, so that's the Riverside in high gain mode, but about halfway. So that's roughly similar to channel A in germanium mode with the drive all the way up. So that's interesting. All the way up, the gain on the Riverside is substantial, and then so it sounds like there's less gain on just this side. Now I'm going to try switching over to Texas. So this says it's a single stage soft clipper with a mid bump. So knowing nothing about anything, to me that sounds like it might be a tube screamer, I don't know. I think that sounds to me like a mid boost kind of tube screamery thing. Treble says clean boost with a tone knob that removes low frequencies. So yeah, literally. So that is literally just boosting the front end of the Iridium. Cool, so that's not something I think I'd use much, but it's nice to have it. So I'm going to put it back to the tube screamerish sound. Alright, let's just compare that to... So I've got the mid push on the Riverside as well. I'll put it back up to about. So I think it seems to me. Oh, that was the wrong side, wasn't it? Yeah, it sounds like there's a little bit more open top end. I think with everything in the middle position, it seems like the Sunset, the top end's a little bit more open, whereas it seems it compresses slightly on the Riverside. Maybe. Cool, right. I guess we should investigate this other side now. So, everything's at 12 again. First off, we've got two-stage soft clipping stage followed by hard clipping stage. So it seems that's got a little bit more hair on it. The two-stage setting on the B, similar kind of feel to me as the Riverside, but it's got a little bit, I don't know, a bit more oomph to it. Oomph, hair, I don't know. Now we're going to take a look at the high gain single stage hard clipping circuit. So that's a bit more of a fuzzy sound. Really cool though. Then we've got the J FET here, so I'm going to just put everything back to. Sorry, I'll put it on. What is a J FET? Clean boost that suddenly beefs up and warms your signal. So I guess if we've got both A and B, we've got two types of clean boost. Sorry. So to be honest, either side kind of works pretty nicely for the clean boost, which is not really a thing that I would use, but it would be kind of cool if you are a clean boost type of person, you could set either side depending on where your preferred drive side is to be a clean boost. Now, other settings we have this on the back here, config switch, which selects the effect order, or in the middle it means that you've got them both on a parallel path, which I guess might be a cool kind of thing. So I'm going to put on a fully gained up tube screamer, and then on B So what's really cool about that is that I can have my fully gained up tube screamer, I think, and then on the right hand side I've got the J FET clean boosty thingy, so I'm essentially blending in a less driven signal, which can kind of give you a bit more clarity. Tube screamer and a fuzz, which is a sound which I've never really heard before. Or two. So that's kind of where I feel like the more interesting settings are. Obviously you can just run A into B, in which case I'd imagine you're not going to want to run things quite as long as that, because you can get things are going to be but I believe there's also a noise gate which might solve that. It's not in this bit, but I think there probably is. Anyway, sorry. So the other thing that you could do is run a clean boost into to really goose the front end of like a fuzz or a cool. So I think I really like this pedal. So that's as much gain as I can get out of the Riverside with these single coils. But it looks like I can get quite don't know what that was supposed to do. So more gain in the Sunset by virtue of the fact that you can stack one side into the other. Yeah, if it's me picking for my own personal use, I think the Sunset has got more useful stuff in it, and I think with the Sunset I can more or less cover what the Riverside is doing. We'll just try boosting. So you could yeah, so you could say, for instance, have your tube screamer giving you your main what word am I looking for? Rhythm tone, and then kick on side B with the J fret for an extra boost. I think that was kind of effective. Got two kind of rhythm tones there. Switch. Kick them both in. So yeah, that's my first impressions. That's literally the first time I plugged in the Sunset, and I'm really impressed. And yeah, so if you're asking me which would I choose out of the two, right now I'm going to say Sunset gets me more of what I need, and based purely on that for right now. And also it's got more variety, and more of the kind of tones that I think I want. And with just a single channel on the Iridium, I've not even switched anything out on that, I can get a bunch of different tones just by combination of the A and the B, which I think is kind of super powerful. Not only that, I've also got the A plus B modes where I can run kind of new tones that I've not heard before, you know, like a fuzz and a tube screamer at the same time alongside each other. So yeah, that's quite kind of exciting. So yeah, I'll be back with some more on this. Oh, in the comments, can you leave me any questions you might have, or pedal pairings or ideas that you might have for how I can test these two, or things that you might want to hear, questions you might have. That helps guide me on what you want me to do next with it. Yeah, really impressed.